Hey, this what it do. What it do, what it do. Hey, what it do in the city. This what it do, Jay. What it do, what it do. What it do in the city. Hey, y'all, it's your favorite player partner, Mr. 10.
And I'm Cousin Sink.
And you do know that today we got a special guest with me, my partner, my player, my Saha. Jayzon in the building.
What's happening with you, champ?
You feel me? What it do, man? It's such a pleasant honor to have you here, man. Me and Cousin Sink, man. What it do in the city? We've been coming to y'all live and direct, man. It was hot as a motherfucker in here last week. This week we here, and you do know that, man. We gonna jump straight into this shit, man. Since the world want to know so much about you, man, and I'm anxious and really want to know myself, you know what I mean? Even though I know some things, but you feel me? But we're going to get into hot topics this weekend, man. What's going on in the city, see?
One, Lakers is doing their thing. They're doing their thing, man.
What they do?
You know what I mean? They got the boy Luka out there, man. They done ran off a few in a row, man. To make you want to watch that shit, man. Otherwise, you ain't even watching the Lakers, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I would.
You a Laker fan, Jay?
All day.
Yeah, that's right. You from LA?
You know.
Yeah.
You know, I was born a fan and shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Straight up. Magic Johnson, everybody.
Man, everybody all down the line.
That's my Magic Johnson shit.
Magic.
Right. Also, man, they opened up the Marathon Burger Stand. That shit was a big turnout, man. Shout out to Black Sam. Rest in peace to Nip and all the whole Marathon squad. You know what I'm saying? The TMC thing, the marathon is continuing. What y'all think about that, man? I think that was a blessing, Jay.
That was a blessing. I haven't tried it yet, but I hear it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make my way down there too.
I think we should go. I think we should go.
Oh, we definitely do it.
You feel me?
Do it.
Right,
you know?
Right, man. Man, again, shout out to Black Sam, man. He held it down, man. And I seen a whole lot of stars come out there. I seen Matt Barnes. I seen Big Boy from 92.3. I seen Compton Menace. I seen YG. I seen a whole slew of people. Sada James, she was there. Man, even Jim Jones was there. I guess he flew to the fight. The fight was last night too, right?
Yeah, but the fight
he performed at the fight last night.
Right. Him and Jules, they walked out, man.
They walked him out.
That shit was nice, man. What you think about the fight, bro?
The fight, it was just what it was. It was like a draw. I would say that.
Okay. I want to say Tank was tagging his ass too, though.
He was.
He probably wasn't himself. I was watching him on a panel.
But he was getting tagged at the same time.
That's facts. I'm not taking nothing from Roach.
Yeah.
Roach was dropping bombs on him.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It was doing his thing. And kept Tank backing up and type shit. You know what I mean? Just steady moving.
Yeah, I did a recap on it. I did a recap on it this morning, like 6 a.m., man. And you know how they run through the episodes.
Yeah.
All 12 rounds really quick.
Yeah.
So it was pretty dope, man. But what I did admire about Tank is that at the end they did, how they do the panel and stuff. Tank was able to say that, it's his fault. He said, I'm cool. He said, but it's my fault. I was a little distracted. He said, after about 3-4 days of recouping and regrouping, he said, I'm back in the gym, though.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be distracted no more. God damn it, fuck out there. He get that man a shot.
That's why he ready for a rematch.
Hey, what I heard? I heard it was because Dipset came out there. Swaggy P was on their head, man. Swaggy P said, man, he brought out Dipset, man. He said they should have brought Cameron and Mace as well. He said, man, what's going on here? Swaggy P, man, y'all got to check him out on YouTube. He was tripping on him. He said, man, I couldn't even hear Dip, though. He said, man, he had on like a blanket or something, man. Swaggy P.
His voice was distorted, though.
But also, even back when my boy, man, is a good friend of mine, too, Cat Williams, man, when he came out with Dipset, man, and he had the chain, he did the stand-up and everything, his career kind of started tanking. So I'm glad that Tank started figuring it out right now and thinking for itself, like, man, I gotta get this shit together, you feel me?
You think that's what it is?
I don't want to just put it on there. I
think that nigga just underestimated that man.
Right.
He used to knocking cats out and like 28 knockouts and shit, man. I think he just underestimated old boy. Because I underestimated him. I didn't watch the fight.
I think he got again, like you said, underestimated, of course, but I think he got too humble about it. Even at the press conference, Rose brought his moms and he was so humble. He normally is shit talking Tank. Tank was like, "No, why'd you bring your mom?" Like he didn't want to talk shit no more. Exactly. Nothing, man. So, man, I gotta give Tank his props for that, man, and not disrespecting his elders, but again, like you said, I think he underestimated them, man. What else is new, man? What you heard about out here, man?
Oh man, the city is the city. Something going new every day. You just got to know about it.
The city's still on fire, though, man. Kendrick still set this bitch ablaze. You feel me? What you think about the Drake and the Kendrick thing, man?
Well, it's like Drake started what he started, and Kendrick finished it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
That shit got on his ass.
Yeah. He broke a foot off in his ass.
That's what happened.
I can dig it, man, for real.
Boy, been wanting to give up ever since.
Also, man, I want to give a special shout out to Angie Stone's family and my condolences, man. She was a sweet lady. I was actually on tour with her and Tyrese. You know what I mean?
Just heard about it.
And she passed away, unfortunately, man. She was in a car accident and a Sprinter and then rolled over a couple of times. And I heard an 18-wheeler hit it. Man, sad case, man. She was really a wonderful lady. But on the other side of the coin, man, they said that she started talking about about a week ago. She started talking about Universal had been stealing her royalties. Now, there's been something going on with all that type of stuff. And we've been seeing people perish away. Prince, Michael Jackson, other artists as well. Mac Miller, a few people after they mentioned how this game worked. R. Kelly went to jail, all this, man. All kind of people start going awry.
That's funny, man. You said that, because I seen something on YouTube where Cat was talking about all that. How they just kind of crucify the brothers and shit when they get to talking about that type of shit.
Right.
And when they get too big or too heavy in the game.
Correct.
Motherfuckers just come down.
Whitney Houston.
You know what I mean?
Whitney Houston.
Start from the top and come all the way down. You got, like you say, R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Prince.
And Angie had
Kanye,
his too, man.
You know what I mean? Right. All these people, man.
And they take it from you once you get to the top. I don't think they really want to see us succeed at the level that we're anticipating going to, but that's, I guess it's part of it.
I think it's more so you can get the money, but you need to be quiet.
I think that's definitely a fact.
That's what I think that is. And then get the money and just be quiet, man. You can have all this.
It's all about the royalties too.
Yeah, they want to have all that for themselves.
But you think about it, cats be, when the money get right in their eyes, niggas get to talking about shit. Now you enlightened to it, like, I see y'all holding back on me, getting my bread and shit. And shit go downhill.
I want to do one more shout out to my man. He passed away. He had sickle cell, from what I understand. He was in the home for about 3 days, man. But shout out to Disco Boogie. I was gonna call you, man. We just seen him, man. We just seen him at DJ Cell party, man. And I just had spoke with him, man, and told him, man, I'm gonna get with you and do something. Like, come on, Ted. You know what I mean? But that was a good friend, humble guy. Hung out with me and you sing. Where was we at the hookah joint on Sunset? We hung out all night with him, man. Great friend of mine, man. And he passed away in Paris over this weekend as well, man. March 1st been hard for us already, y'all. 2025 been hard. You know what I mean? Planes crashing and stuff. What you think about the plane crash?
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy the way. It got to be inside government stuff. You don't just do that.
Word.
Planes don't just do that. Flying all this time.
Well, they said Trump had fired all the people that really know what they're doing. You feel me? So I don't know, but they said 87 planes have reportedly had some type of incident going on. I don't want to say all of them crashed or whatever.
Correct.
People passed away, but just the other day, a FedEx cargo plane caught on fire, and the captain had to lower the plane as well, man. So shit is crazy, man, out here, man. I don't know if I want to get up in that air right now,
I'm doing it.
What?
Yeah, I am. I take my car every day. Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah, you better
I'll
believe.
take my chance.
Man, I don't know. I just don't want to get in the air right now. I want to
let it breathe.
Let it go back to normal.
Feel me? Yeah, man.
Let them get used to Trump.
But check this out, man. This is what it do in the city again, man. We got Jayzon and this motherfucker.
I'm in the building. I'm Cousin Sink.
Yeah, man. We be back with y'all, man, to get some insight from Jayzon. Let y'all know how he doing it, how everything going, and how everything going up. And you do know that this is what it do in the city. What's happening, man? Let's get sticky up in this motherfucker, man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like Tyler the Creator again, man. I'm Mr. 10.
And I'm Cousin Sick.
And we do got Jayzon in the building. What's happening, Jay, man?
What's up with it, dogs?
Man, how's it going out here for you, man?
It's going pretty good. Still doing the music and the movies and shit.
Yeah, you been pop locking like you poles out this motherfucker, man. Stay fresh to death, though, all the time.
I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Got the fatigue on this guy right here, man. All around motherfucking player, man, in my eyes. Word, man. Hey, Jay, man, we're going to jump right on into this, man. Can you tell me or tell us the journey into the music, man?
The journey into the music. It's been a long one, though. That's what I can say. Mm-hmm. I've been grinding out here in this music for the longest. You know, it started off with just the music, then it ended up to movies and shit, and on to better things.
What inspired you to become an artist?
I always knew when I was like 12, 11 that I wanted to be an artist. I wrote my first rap at 10.
Really?
You feel me? And I used to run around the hood saying it to people all the time.
Let me ask you something. You remember that rap?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know thousands of music. No, I don't.
Okay. So who was the biggest music influences?
The biggest music. See, I grew up around people like Toddy T, you feel me? Miss Master
You can't stop it, baby.
And you feel me? Listening to them do music all the time. Then I just said I want to do music.
Okay.
Right. Okay. And how did that shape your sound though?
It shaped my sound real good because I got a little bit of the old school and the new school in me. Right. You feel me? I just try to stay relevant and shit and keep doing my thing. The biggest thing is I try to bring my own style to the game. You know, you only you if you bring your own style to the game, not try to be like nobody, not trying to sound like nobody. You feel me?
Wow. So what is like your creative process in writing and producing the music that you put out and want the world to receive?
Well, I kind of tend to say what I think. Anything my mind thinks, I just write it down. You feel me? So it's kind of controversy because a lot of controversy shit sells. Right. So I kind of made my mental in doing controversy music.
Right. Okay. I got a question in regards to that though. When you do your thing, and somebody ain't never heard it before, when they first pop it in, would they say you just fresh off the West Coast?
Yeah. Pretty much.
So say you got a West Coast sound.
No, I don't actually. No.
What type of?
My sound is mixed between West Coast and Texas.
Okay, the South.
You feel me? A lot of people think I'm from the South.
Right. On
some of my music, but then a lot of shit they hear, they say, "Oh, he from the West Coast." I can hear it in it.
Well, you are from the West Coast. You went to high school and stuff out here?
Oh, yeah. Lock High.
Yeah.
Gompers.
Lock Native.
Feel me? Lock Native.
My father went to Lock. That's crazy you say that, man. That's right. From the Fremont. Word.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I couldn't go to Fremont.
Okay.
It was dangerous for me.
Okay.
Because I wasn't from the area,
Mm-hmm. Well, can you do one thing, man? I wanted to change this from the question because we also... So, man, I want to introduce something new to the show. This is called Tour Moments.
Tour Moments.
And I know you've been on a few tours.
Man,
you've been on there with a few people, man. You know what I'm saying? All right? Hey, yo. All right?
Them was the best.
Tell us, give us a memorable experience that you had during the touring process.
During the touring process.
And I know it's freaky. I'm
gonna say the best tour I was on was the what would be the Future tour. That was the best tour I went on. We had a lot of fun.
Words, you was a part of the Future tour. How did that? I mean, give us something, man. Give us something that stood out in your brain.
Well, it kind of was different because we got on the show by doing the No One Safe tour. You remember that tour?
No.
It's about 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
Maybe. You feel me? We did a little 30-city tour. That was cool. You feel me? Traveled around our own. We didn't want to ride on the bus, so we drove our own car and just followed the bus. Went to every city. You feel me that way?
I had to go through something similar.
The city ended up in Vegas. My little city, my town where I got my shit going on. You feel me?
Right.
It ended up landing in there. That's the last tour.
You had a chicken joint out there, right?
Yes,
what was it, Harold's Chicken?
I have Harold's Chicken.
Yeah, that's like a franchise from Chicago.
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay.
Most definitely. Y'all go check that out, Harold's Chicken. You know, it's a couple of them in Vegas now. Still got that good southern, you feel me, flavor. That hot mild sauce.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I went down there, man, and went to that restaurant. It was fire, man. Shout out to McKinley Ave, too. That's my boy, man.
All day.
A part of that, him and Jayzon, man, the number one turds and my guys, man.
Yeah.
You know, I done came down there and stayed with them in the mini mansion. And when we had a ball, you better believe it.
It's always a ball.
Yeah, man. But
feel me?
that chicken joint was fire, though, man. Y'all got anything else in the making?
Well, I'm looking right now. I'm looking for a spot so I can build out here. You know, we got one out here, but they could use another one. Feel me? There's one in the Fox Hill Mall right there, and there's one in Hollywood.
And I remember you telling me about something, trying to get one in Carson or something.
Yes, right? That's what I'm looking at right now.
Right. Right. How was the tour?
The tour was great. That's all I can say about that. We had a lot of fun. You feel me? We had a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, tell us about the fun, though. What happened with the fun? What you remember about
what goes on behind the scenes? You stay behind the scenes.
like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah. Oh, you say you're Vegas type guy. You feel me? So
all day. You feel me, baby?
We want to know something that really. That they want to know. You feel me? That you may have not told or wouldn't tell your girl. Or if you
that
have
part
one,
right
sorry,
there.
bro.
You feel me? That part right there, I can't say everything, but I can say a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Well, shit, man. What challenges have you had with this?
It's been a whole lot of ups and downs. I mean, some days I didn't sell a record. Some days I sold 100,000 records. So it depends on, you know, that year and that month, how people's pockets are going. Because everybody ain't just into buying records like that. You got to be a big commodity to be out there. But I did really good as an independent artist. You feel me? I sold a lot of records still for independent artists, I would say.
You also in the stocks and bonds too, right?
Yes, I'm in an XRP. Yes, sir.
Man, can you tell it, you know, some of the youth out there, anything about that, a little bit about that, so they can get some knowledge, man? Because I believe the game needs older gentlemen as well, even though they say the music industry is like a young man's sport, but we kind of need that older OG essence to give them some knowledge, you know what I mean?
Right now, it's real easy for a poor man to get rich. You feel me? All you got to do is invest. It's like the .com boom. You feel me? Getting on at the beginning of the game. Now it's worth billions of dollars. Right. But you could have got in when it was less than cents. And that's what's going on right now. Like the XRP that I'm in, it's the world reserve. And also the world currency. It's currency that they're using all over the world, but they're not going to tell you about it until it's too late. You feel me? By the time they tell you about it, you could have been a millionaire.
Everybody done
feel me? Yeah. Yeah,
man, I'm glad. You know, I'm glad you shared that with us, man, because I believe that a lot of again youngsters and stuff need to know that it's more to this entertainment.
It's more to this entertainment.
Life. It's more to just becoming a rich person or a rich at heart person, wealthy person.
Correct. It's different between wealth and just having money.
Yeah, it's different roles that they can take outside of thinking they have to become a musician, an athlete, a basketball player, and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, parents are starting to breed people to think like that. When I was coming up, you know, most people, parents thought sports was just it. Sports was it. And now today, it's rewinded to
it's
where
so much more.
Everybody think they can get
into, but
you know,
it's stuff that they won't tell you.
Right,
they don't
real
teach you in
estate,
school,
everything,
so
man.
You'll never know.
Showing them how to build credit, all that type of stuff. I believe that's a necessity in life today, man. That us as Black people need to start training our kids up to understand and learn. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, yeah, man. You know,
getting back. You know, on the music tip, and even with like you say, the stock and those other entities or whatever.
Well, the music always go up and down. So, what happened with the music is I did so much music, I started doing soundtracks and stuff like that.
Yeah, so Jayzon, getting back to the music thing.
Yes.
And just in general, because I know you said with the stocks too, how you stay motivated with it.
How to stay motivated?
Music,
well, as far as the music, you just keep doing music to something hit. Somebody gonna like your shit, whether you know it or not. 10 people may not like it, but you got that one that just dig it. And once you find that one around the world, you got a lot of folks.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I've noticed that I got more followers overseas than I got in California.
Okay.
So somebody like your sound, they just haven't heard it yet.
Right. No, they fuck with you overseas though.
Correct.
That joint me and you got together, they rocking with that in Japan.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay.
Most definitely.
But what inspires you to keep creating music? You know what I'm saying?
I always had a dream to do music, to keep doing music. You feel me? I knew one day somebody was gonna like my shit. May not be too many people, but once I started doing music, it's like I start seeing that generation open up. You feel me? More independently than more being on the label or something.
Right.
You feel me? Because on the label, you can get all kind of followers from everywhere because they're helping you.
I ain't gonna lie, I miss the label aspect of it, though.
Yes, I do.
Not really the label aspect, but I would rather be plugged in the wall than not, because this today's music circuit,
yes,
motherfucker go in their closet and make a song today, and that motherfucker viral. You like, oh,
that part.
And I feel like that shit is all a hoax too, because a nigga run outside, get hit by a car and go viral.
You go viral.
What the fuck? Nigga jumped off the roof, broke his leg. Oh, I'm viral. So maybe I'll be thinking like, damn, do I need to jump off the roof right now? Yeah, but that's.
Well, I actually thought it was like that. Like, you ain't gonna make it unless you get a deal or something. But once I start seeing my music take off on its own, then I knew like.
So let me ask you this question: independent or label? What's what you rather and prefer in today?
I'd rather the independent. I'd rather the independent all day because that's where you make your money at. All it takes for one of your movies to get synced for a movie or something, or go viral on a TV show or something.
I'm talking about as far as music. Movies is different too, but yeah. I'm glad.
See, that's where they go to.
Yeah,
music carries through music. Through movies too as well, all the time.
Yeah. Well, can you tell us about your latest project or your latest album?
My latest project is a movie I'm doing called Fells High. You feel me? It's from Philadelphia. It's made in Philadelphia.
Oh, that's the joint with Amari Harmon.
Yeah, with Amari.
Word.
It's about a school called Fells High. That's a real school in Philly. Okay. Matter of fact, the star player of their basketball just got killed.
Oh my God.
You feel me?
In the movie?
No.
In real life?
In real life.
Oh my God. People kicking out of here, man. We started this topic today.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But it brought some more light to my movie because the movie is about the same thing. It's about a lot of kids in high school trying to make it out. You feel me? And they don't have no choice. So that's what makes it a viral movie because it's real.
How did you come about doing that?
My partner.
Okay.
I got a partner named Kelvin Nelson.
Okay. Shout out Kevin.
He wrote the movie and produced it.
That shit hard too, man. For those who don't know, man, I think y'all, what happened? Y'all won something down in.
We won the awards already for the Essence Award.
Okay.
You feel me?
Tell us a little bit about that.
About the Essence?
Yeah, how did that?
Man, we had everybody in the Essence crying. They loved the movie. They didn't want to let it go. They wanted to keep watching it. It said, but.
What was that for the African American Film Festival or?
What, the Essence?
Yeah.
No, the Essence is in New Orleans.
Okay.
They do a big film festivals every year.
Okay.
At the same time.
Okay.
And we just happened to win that one.
Word, man. Shout out, man. I got kudos to that, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Any new music?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm working on something right now, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up.
You gotta keep the music coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that being said, you got new music coming. How you connect with your fans? Like what's your method to connect with them and keep them interested in it?
Well, basically, it's my fan base that I got already. I try to use that to propel it. You feel me? Or to keep getting new ones, gaining new ones. You feel me? I stay on Spotify. I stay on iTunes Music. You feel me? Whatever music thing is out there, I'm out there. Go look it up, Jayzon. You'll find it for sure.
And with that being said, what is the role do you feel fans play in your career and success? Because people,
I'm gonna say they do play a way. They do play. They do play a big part. You feel me? Right. For sure, because your fans wouldn't be nobody without you.
Right.
Or you wouldn't be nobody without your fans. Because they the only ones playing your shit, keeping you viral.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So,
it is good to get fans. Right. It is good to promote. You gotta promote.
Some of these cats feel like that they doing everything. You know what I mean? It ain't the fans that's helping them propel their career to wherever it's going. And they be mad at the world.
Fans gonna follow you no matter what you do. If they real fans, if they really like your music and enjoy it, they will follow whatever you do. But you got to make sure you keep putting something out there for them to listen to.
Right.
If you stop putting shit out there for them to listen to, they ain't got nothing else to look forward to.
Okay.
What advice would you give aspiring musicians, artists, so forth that
never give up
into the industry? And
just never give up. Keep trying. You never know where that door might go.
Okay. Hell yeah, man. What's next for you?
Movies and movies. Trying to do more movies than ever.
Any upcoming projects?
Well, I got a project that I'm working on now. It's called Mr. High Class. It's on YouTube. It's a little series cut thing. Something I'm doing on YouTube. It's a nice little series. It's called Mr. High Class. It's about my cousin. His twin brother get killed by another twin.
Wow, I gotta get in that with that.
Oh yes, y'all.
I need to make my debut or something.
Yeah, I only put up. I put up about 4 episodes so far.
Okay,
so you can go check them 4 episodes out.
Right.
It's always man.
It's always a pleasure to have you and see you, man. You know what I'm saying? We hope you come back and see us again, man. Our home is your home.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
It's
what they're doing in the city, man. But check this out. Before we let you get up out of here, is there any advice you want to give to the young up-and-coming artists and let them know your handle?
Handle your business. Always think about your paperwork, because you got to do your paperwork. If your paperwork ain't right, you can be rich and never know it. If your music go viral, you want to be ready for that music to go viral to be in the right position. So always do your paperwork. Always learn what's going on. So that way you know what's going on in your music and never give up. Keep trying.
Yeah, copyright and so forth. Because I seen a young lady that just had wrote and did a lot of stuff with Kanye West and a few people, Travis Scott, and I can't forget who else was on that, but she wrote a lot of stuff, and she feel like they stole some stuff from her. She stayed up there up in Iowa with Kanye and all that, man. But they had a big thing on her on YouTube and stuff, man. For real, man. So all the fans out there, y'all hear it first from Jayzon, man, and stay down, stay focused, do your copywriting, and get your lawyers and stay on top of your paperwork and stay on top of your craft. While you doing that, man? Can you let them know your handle, man, where they can reach you and find you?
For sure. You can always reach me at The Real Jayzon on Instagram, Snapchat and all that, or just Jayzon period. It'll come up. Google me.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah. Man, this has been Jayzon up in this motherfucker. What It Do with the City, man. Again, yes, I'm Mr. 10, man.
And I'm Cousin C.
And this is What It Do in the City. Boom!